I always used to think, and I always used to pride myself on this, that I always used to say, no, I'm not one of those actors that takes the work home. I put in my shift, and when it's done, I'm done. I leave. Then I come back and put it all on again the next morning. And I think that was me sort of hanging on to some kind of pride in thinking of what I do as just work. I've always got my father's voice in my head. I think I told you that story about, when he asked me how much I was complaining about an acting job, and he asked me, are they paying you? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, shut up. And so I always think, no, I don't take my work home. But a couple of times people in my life have said, actually, Fred, no, that's not true. You do tend to bring some of it home with you. Yeah. And I think that's almost unavoidable. And it's not that you're behaving like the character. It's not like, if you're playing a murderous kind of villain during the day, you're not coming home and sort of beating everybody up and extorting money from your neighbors. It's not like you're doing that. But certainly, I think traits of the character stay with you. And I don't think it's that you're living the character outside of work. It's just that there's a level of preoccupation with the character or with the work that stays with you. So when you finish a day's work, you're already thinking about tomorrow's day's work. Yeah. As you're on your way home and at home having your tea, or falling asleep reading a book, there's a part of your brain that's thinking, preoccupied, worrying about what's going to happen the next day. And I suppose to that degree, I think we all bring it home with us. And there have been times when I've played roles where there's a certain darkness to it, or a certain kind of something a bit sort of under the surface, and I find myself carrying a little bit of that, but not because it's affecting me, because it's not because it's turning me into a loony or anything like that. It's just a preoccupation with what's required for the job. Hi, I'm Alfred Molina, and I hope you enjoy listening to There Used to Be a Me.